Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Trails of Cold Steel 3. It's me, your host, Logic Blade, and we're back at it again. Last time around, we started doing some quests around town. We explored Ortis, we did some quests for the glassmaker, we met Ferris, and we dealt with an isopod that kicked our ass a few times, because I don't know what the faint symbol is, apparently. So, I learned that I should be looking for the orange cape for next time. I can at least finagle my way into finding that. Yeah. Anyway, after doing that, we headed over to Rackwell, and we're doing a quest right now, searching for a star sapphire. Part of the last, 10 minutes or so got cut off by internet issues, so unfortunately I didn't have a save prepared, so I'm kind of partway through this quest already. Basically, this guy is flaunting his newfound wealth. He bought a gem for 500,000 Mira, and he's showing it off to everyone he knows, so it's no wonder he lost it somewhere. In any case, let's see if we can find it for him. He led us to the station, where he went to send a telegram, and the lady there said, well, he still had it with him, and he headed for the theater, so let's head there next. And the theater is way down that way. It's actually a really big city, all things considered. The Tornado Theater. So he came here next. They say it's small, but this seems rather large, don't you think? Along with a famous opera, they put on all sorts of plays. Recently, they put on a musical starring only brilliantly dressed girls. It's supposed to be pretty popular among young girls and old ladies. To be honest, I don't really get it. I didn't even know that genre existed. It was popular at the girls' school, too. Its aesthetics appeal to young maidens all across Erebonia. I'm afraid I don't understand that world at all. Well, anyway, how about we ask about the jewel? If we use the name Thor's, we should be able to get in, no? Yeah, they've been having trouble with the army, so they're likely to help out. Welcome! Glad you could join us today. Oh, I remember him well. He went back to his room at the Hermit Hotel right after the play last night. I see. So then the thing he lost might be in the theater somewhere? Did anyone report a jewel that went missing? Well, we received a call from Mr. Gasper this morning. But as of this morning, we didn't find anything that was left behind after last night's show. He was being very cautious with it, so I believe the chance that he dropped it or it was stolen from him here is very low. What do you mean, cautious? That old man was showing it off again, right? Jeez, what a troublesome old fart. Oh. Exactly. During the performance, he took it out and showed it to a regular customer of ours. We were getting worried about it too, so we kept an eye on it to make sure he didn't drop it. All the way until he went back. Amazing. Well, in that case, it really doesn't seem like it could be here. By the way, do you know who these regulars are? I can't reveal their identity, but they're from a well-known wealthy family in Lemaire. And they were a married couple. It was quite awkward for Mr. Gaspar to show the Star Sapphire off to them, because the wife had an even bigger jewel on. Oh jeez, he was flaunting it in front of people like that? I see. That is embarrassing. In any case, it seems that couple doesn't have any connection to this. Yeah, we've bothered you enough now. Thanks for all your help. Not at all. My pleasure. They saw him with it all the way until he went back to the hotel. Rather than theft, I think it's probably likely he lost it. Since they went with him all the way back, after all. In that case, the entire premise of the request seems to be suspicious. In any case, we're in the middle of our training. This is an optional request after all, and it'll be difficult to convince our client that it was lost. Well, I feel bad, but we have no other leads on how we're supposed to find it. Clues. Maybe going back to basics would be best. Well, the army will respond eventually. I'll let you guys decide how to proceed. We can go report to the client, or we can look around a bit more. Roger. Anyway, if you lost it, there's a good chance that somebody might have picked it up. And if somebody might have picked it up, they might have tried to pawn it. So, our next destination is not the hotel, but in fact the pawn shop. Let's talk to McEnroe here. Hey, McEnroe, we're looking for something that went missing yesterday. Oh, I see. This place does collect all sorts of things. If it were to turn up anywhere... What are you looking for? I don't have any new goods between last night and now, unfortunately. Although this morning, a man came asking how much I'd pay for a star sapphire. What? Bingo. I never thought we'd find a clue here. But it seems he was only asking. Did he sell it to you? Well, when I told him the purchase price, he got scared. I bet he would have sold it if the price had one fewer digits in it. He wasn't a true pickpocket either, just some amateur on the street. Well, that's good at least. This crime might not be as serious as we thought. Could you tell us about this person, his appearance, and his character? Rean You're way too nice, dude. Well, since you are the Action Chevalier, I can give you some info for free. I think his name is Joseph. He's a man who's always seen drinking at the Hermit Inn. The Hermit! Right under our nose. Oh, thank you very much. Let's head back to the Hermit, then. Roger that. I hope he decided to return it. Alright then, let's go shake down a drunk. Seriously. You show it off to people, and then this just random guy takes it from you? Come on, buddy. Anyway, we want to head into the Hermit here. And let's talk to this boy right here. Well, I suppose he's more of a man than a boy at this point. What should I do? Should I sell this? No, maybe I'll give it to my daughter. Excuse me, are you Joseph? Huh? Who are you guys? Wait, that uniform! We're the special section from the Thor's Branch School. We want to ask you about a certain jewel. What? Based on that reaction, it seems you know something. We have info on you. Just hand it over already. Why are students from that school here? Oh, I did hear something about students on training. Oh, you seem to know a lot. I don't know anything. I'm a good citizen. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, really? Really? Besides, if I had a star sapphire, would I be drinking it in a shitty place like this? They sell for 500,000 mira, you know? If I sold it, I could make it big. So it was him. You aren't a very convincing liar. Huh? We never said anything about a star sapphire, did we? Or that you stole it. Or that it was worth 500,000 mira. Wait, I never said any of that. Hey, Joseph. The next thing you say is, I picked up this jewel I found. We'll leave it at that. If you don't hand it over right now, you'll be charged with theft. Wait, hold up. That would certainly be bad. What do I say to my daughter? I got this awesome thing, and I couldn't even get a single mirror off of it. Oh, right. Can I check one thing before I hand it over? Usually there's a reward for returning lost items. How about 10%? Oh, I forgot about that. A lost item reward, huh? Actually, by law, it does require it. This thing's worth 500,000 mira, and he gets 10%, so... he gets 50,000 mira. That's quite a lot. I think that's way too much, don't you? You picked it up and you tried to sell it, and now you want a finder's reward? Hey, man, those are my rights! Hey, Joseph. Oh, Julia, what's wrong? Don't give me that crap, I've been listening in. This is extraordinary. If you want to claim your rights, how about you just pay off your huge tab first? Just wait a little longer, I'll have it. Then you better stop making things difficult and do what they say. They're saying they'll let you off without holding you accountable. Yes, we can promise you that. Hand over the thing you picked up now. Or we will escort you to the local army. Your choice. Oh, fine. Oh, fine, that's fine. Shit, I should have just sold the damn thing. After that, Joseph handed over the star sapphire. And they went back to Gaspar's room on the second floor. Oh my goodness, you really found it. Thank you so much. How can I ever thank you? Well, it was honestly a lot harder since you didn't tell us the full story. You knew yourself you didn't lose it at the station. You must have put it on the counter at the bar when you got back last night. Well, I did ask at the bar this morning, though. If I dropped it there, then why would no one have told me? Someone must have stolen it while I was drunk there. Gaspar. You only have your property back due to the good faith of a third party. I can't tell you anything about him, because your carelessness was the cause of this whole thing in the first place. Please be sure to take better care of it from now on. Well, fine, I guess I was a little loose with it. And it is honorable that someone would return it. It's worth a lot of money after all. Thank you guys, I really do appreciate it. Just be more careful next time, okay? If you are going to be here longer, you might want to consider leaving it in a safety deposit box. Yeah, I'll consider it. Alright, the search for the Star Sapphire is complete. And we got a hairstyle for Ash, as well as 5,000 Mira. And a couple of bonus AP because we actually found it. Just going back to Gaspar after that would be wouldn't get you that bonus AP. And, you know, we wouldn't have a good ending to all this. So let's see what this new hairstyle looks like on Ash here. I don't like it at all. Anyway, you could challenge her to a card game if you wanted to. I don't want to. But I do want to find Ash's home here because we've got one more required event to do before we can leave the city proper. Aww. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Anyway, this looks like it's Ash's old digs. Which room is he in? He must be on one of the higher floors. Well, sounds like this old guy doesn't like him very much. Makes sense. Sounds like he was a miscreant back in the days. Alright, nobody should be in here. Oh. So, this must be... What? I don't have any drinks if you're looking. Right. If your family isn't here, I don't see why we should go in. Well, I kind of want to see. Yeah, I suppose. Ugh, don't look at me like that with those hesitant, pitiful eyes. Whatever. You can come on in. Oh. Well then, if you insist. Yes, please excuse us. In we go. Huh. It's only been 3 months. There hasn't even been that much dust yet. Well, looks like the people who are looking after me have been stopping by sometimes. This is a nice room, though. Yeah, it has a really lively feeling. So, this is where you grew up? This room belonged to an old lady who was a traitor. The years caught up with her, though. Sorry, that's like a merchant trader, not a traitor to the state. There's a photo over there if you want to take a look. Wow. Old lady? She's really young and really beautiful. She has great style and seems like a wonderful person. And that's you. You did look like a brat, like I would expect. But I didn't know you could smile like that. She got clothes for me from her trade deals, and we didn't have any problem putting food on the table. Since she was always taking care of me, she didn't save up much, but she did save a little bit. Well, it's not like I'm ungrateful for it. She raised me for 8 years without complaining about it. I see. So, you must have been pretty young when she took you in. You said she died 6 years ago, and raised you for 8 years before that. So, you must have only been 3 or 4. Keep in mind, that's 14 years ago, and we know that he reacted strangely at Hamel, and that incident happened 14 years ago. Could there be a connection? Maybe? Anyway. It's not like I really remember. Anyway. All I can say is that she was an amazing woman, and she was good at taking care of me. Although, she did suck at cooking, so I had to learn that myself. It was pretty fun. I see. She sounds like a wonderful mother. So, how did she pass? It was a really nasty tumor. She went pretty quickly. Even though she always looked after everyone, the goddess ignored her. Well, that's just life, I guess. Ash. Oh. Jeez. Stop that. No matter how bad this town is, I don't need your sympathy. You're one hell of a smooth talker. I guess we are in the middle of the canyon after all. Well, since we're here, how about we let in a nice breeze? Yeah, we should. It seems like people know you're keeping the place clean too. Yeah, that sounds good to me. After that, Ash opened the window and let the breeze come in. And after relaxing for a bit, he locked it back up and they left. Welcome! We got to learn a little bit more about Ash. And, I mean, he honestly seemed like a good kid there. So strange. Well, we went around and I think we talked to just about everyone. I don't think we gained much info, though. Yeah, Jaegers have always used this town as a stopover point. Even if the number of them increases a bit, no one seems to notice, so that makes it tough. I see. So, is that the end of our investigation here, then? We came all the way here. I'd like to get some results. Well, I have some info that you guys might like. Who's this guy? Huh. Oh, it's you, Miguel. Yo, Ash. You actually came back. Welcome to Rackwell, Ash and Chevalier, ladies and gentlemen of Thor's Branch School Class 7. Oh. You know us? Ash, is this a friend of yours? Just a little bit. He's a shady dude who gathers gossip and plants stories based on hearsay. Wait, really? I see. A so-called information broker. Oh, come on. You haven't seen me in this long and that's how you talk to me? So you don't want the juicy info I have on the Jaegers, then? You even knew we were investigating that. Wait, so the info you said we might like is... Aw, these kids are so naive, it's adorable. Just a second. There is a catch, though. But since my old friend Ash is here, I'll give you guys a great price. What? It doesn't sound like we'll get anything for free. Well then, what do you think, instructor? I'd be lying if I said I wasn't interested. Well, that's perfect then. But I'm sorry, we're currently in the middle of training students for the military academy. Using Mirror for information gathering is not consistent with that purpose. What? That is true. I mean, we are wearing the uniforms after all. Yeah, I think the police, for example, would never change money for that information. And it's not like we have any guarantee of the validity of his information either. Well, that's too bad. I guess we'll just have to forget this discussion ever happened. Wait, hold on. Oh, fine. Just for you guys, I'll throw it in for free. Really? Huh? Anyway, just off the Western Canyon Road, there's an area referred to as the Rock Patio. It seems they've been spotted moving in that direction lately. I believe it's where the new Jaeger Corps that's been around the city is gathered. The Rock Patio. Now that you're mentioning it, when we were heading here, we did see a road going off to the south. That's awfully generous of you. Well, after all you've done for me, Ash, it's the least I could do. So this information's on the house this time. Do with it what you will. No one ever goes to a place like that, so they probably aren't on guard anyway. Alright, best of luck. Wow, despite his looks, he was surprisingly nice. Yeah, his looks aside, he ended up giving us exactly the information we needed. Ignoring his personality, he's pretty skilled in terms of running an information service. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Sounds like we're running into a trap here. Well, this is just one part of our special training for today, like I said. I'll leave it to you guys how to decide how to best make use of this new information. Huh? Well, you say that, but... we still have some time left before evening. And it would be nice to get some results from today's activities. Well, in that case, we have to go for sure. If we just sit around here, nothing will get solved. No objections here. You're surprisingly tough to work with, right? You know what I'm talking about, right? It's fine. I'll back you up if you need it. Sorry. Wrong line. Yeah, the script's been edited here a bit, so it's, kind of scrolling back and forth anyway. Sorry, Rean's line was, oh, so that's how it is after all. It's fine. I'll back you up. Okay, this line doesn't make any sense, I'm sorry. There's the piece from the gourd too, so you should prepare yourself as well, Ash. Jeez. Huh? What's wrong? It's nothing. We can head to the rock patio out of the west exit. Right. Let's be sure to prepare as much as possible in the city. I think what they're getting at is that, Rean knows they're walking into a trap, but he's like, yeah, don't worry, I've got your back if something goes wrong. So, That's kind of the impression I'm getting from those lines. Anyway, I want to stop by Hermit. Or Deccan, or wherever. So I just want to grab something to eat real quick here. Or not. I won't worry about it. It's not a big deal. Anyway, he said the west exit, so I better actually go the right way. The rock patio. It should be off to the road to the south. Yes, it shouldn't be far off from the road or along here. Let's be sure to be vigilant as we go. Okie dokie. Oh, come on. 5 health? Really? Okay, Kurt and Altina made it to level 3 together. That's good. And slightly better at this whole link level thing. Anyway, we want to take the bottom path down here. And since it does seem like we're running into a trap, I'm going to make a save real quick. Oop. If I hit the right button for that, though. And... alright. Hopefully that didn't take too long. And no wonder no one goes down here, it's just this creepy tunnel. I mean, this is a stunning view, though. The rock patio. I see. It feels weird here. Yeah, why are the rocks shaped like this? There's a lot of echo, too. We definitely can't use our bikes or horses here. Let's begin our investigation. Everyone, keep your voices down as well. Oh, I see. So that's so any Jaegers can't hear us. Huh. No, rather... let's just go already. It's 3 PM now. Let the search begin. This is one weird looking map. Okay, so Ash's new craft is basically Wild Rage, but it costs some CP. Basically, you need 10 to get plus 40, so it's not the worst. not the best either, but still fine. Yeah, this is a nice little area. I mean, between the appearance and the atmosphere, like, this is just a great province. Anyway, we want to check out the yellow wall here. Yellow walls in the valley. This seems like a place we can collect sulfur from. Oh, it smells terrible here. That's the smell of hydrogen sulfide. A combination of hydrogen and sulfur. Let's get it quickly. I don't want to stay here too long. We got some sulfur. Good for us. And we got a treasure chest. A tomato seedling. Okay. I'm sure Sandy will be happy with that. Anyway, we're gonna put Muse back in the lead here. And, we got a photography spot. Because, goddamn, this area is pretty. This is a really strange-looking rock formation. Yeah, but it really makes you feel the power of nature. Yeah, it'd be a nice place to come for the scenery, if there weren't monsters everywhere. Yeah. This seems like it might be a good angle. Let's take a pic to send to Vivi later. I know we have to keep our voices down, but Vivi doesn't know that. I want to head down this little path here. Oh. Okay, I can't just abuse their AI because they just follow me forever, apparently. I don't trust these worms. Yeah, part halberd, part scythe, part grappling hook, I guess. It's really neat. It's like straight out of Ruby. And we got a treasure chest here. That's a soft stole. It prevents petrify. Luckily, it's the same as it was in the other games. Anywho. Ah. Rean, no. Bad. Okay, so it's slightly different from Wild Rage, as it doesn't give him the CP right away. So it actually kind of feels useless without the without a speed bonus. Or maybe it's only good for long fights, rather. In any case. That wasn't a very good fight, but at least, you know, we got something good out of it. Okay. I'm getting everyone to level 3 here. Oh, and even got a new craft for Kurt. Excellent. Wonder what they're talking about. Anyway, let's keep on following the path. Stop. I don't sense anything. Huh. Seems like a good place for a trap, though. Is the plan to still not see if we were right or not? What have you all been talking about? I see. They're luring us out? That information broker. No. Whoever was pretending to be him. So the entire thing might have just been deception this whole time. In order to lure us to a place like this. Ah, so you did notice from the beginning. I did suspect something was off about this whole thing. Hey, wait a minute! Didn't you know him, Ash? So then... Huh, somebody I know couldn't possibly deceive us? How naive are you? Well, I don't know how invested he is with them. He's probably just making some extra money on the side. It's probably with the intent of taking out some annoying students who are loitering around, but doing it undercover. That sounds about right. After all, if we just went missing out of nowhere, the entire branch school and the regional army would intervene. Wow, I'm surprised they planned ahead to this extent. Well, I knew Ash was perceptive, but seems she is too. Oh, that bastard. I'll teach him to underestimate us. Why didn't I notice it all? Yuna, you're being too loud. So what do we do now? Does the fact that they aren't showing up means they're just waiting for another chance? No, I don't sense anyone watching us presently. They may be waiting for us to come in a bit further. Interesting, instructor. And why do you think that? Based on the info from that guy, aren't they just leading us here to beat the shit out of us? Good question. And thinking about it, who lured Class 7 here? Was it A, the Purple Jaeger Corps, B, the Red Constellation, C, Zephyr, or D, another Jaeger Corps entirely? The correct answer here is the fourth one. Because we obviously know Zephyr and Red Constellation aren't acting here. And if the Purple Troop seems to be biding its time elsewhere. And this seems more like it's the home base of the troop that they're fighting. They tried to deceive us as we were going about our training in Rackwell. Even though he knew about the branch school, he had to meet us to confirm. Based on all that, I have to imagine this is the work of a 4th Jaeger Corps. One we haven't made contact with so far. A 4th one? Well, Red Constellation and Zephyr both know who we are. And the Jaegers on the coastal road knew about you, instructor. If they knew about us, they wouldn't make this kind of risky move. I see. That does make sense. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's our instructor. It reminds me, the Purple Jaeger Corps had a target, didn't they? Oh, right. They were called the Dragon, weren't they? Yes, this is just my guess, but... that sound is... gunfire from further in. But this is... We'll go and assess the situation. Be very careful. Roger that. And we got 3 AP for answering a very easy question. But we better hurry. Sounds like we don't have much time. And they even changed the music during the regular fights. That's neat. Well, if you're gonna give Ash a free spell, let's see what he can do. And that wasn't great. Shame, this area is so nice and has such nice music. There's a recovery point there. But there's a treasure chest over here that's been taunting me. Looks like illusory moon shoes. Oh god, they are the same as the other ones. What a pain in the teats. And they've got some serious knockback, too.